Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of Explore and Engage with Anam. The left wing politicians, the Democrats, are in a panic mode right now with regard to the upcoming election. And I'm talking about the November 2024 election. And that's because the Democrats know that the American people are rejecting them and their left wing policies. The Democrats know that their policies have resulted in record high inflation, loss of energy independence, rise in crimes, and many other problems. From the federal level to the state level to the local level, left-wing politicians have been pushing for laws and policies that have significantly eroded our freedom and have taken away our prosperity. And these happened quite rapidly in the last 3 years. And now people are saying enough is enough. We're not going to vote for the Democrats. And so the political left, the Democrats, they are in a panic mode and they are trying hard to sway American voters in their favor. But the American people can see. They can see what's happening in the country. They can see what's happening in their communities, and the American people are rejecting, freedom-loving Americans are rejecting the Democrats. And so now, Hollywood comes to rescue. When you see celebrities praising the Democrats, it's really a desperate effort to convince people to vote for the Democrats. But the American people understand that Hollywood won't solve the nation's problems. I appreciate the actors and actresses for their great acting and for the movies that they make, and they entertain people. They are artists, and that's great. But they are not policymakers. The Hollywood actors and actresses, they are not elected officials. To run government, whether it's local government, state government, or federal government, to run government, we need strong, bold, and fearless decision makers. People who can fix domestic problems, people who can strengthen our position in the world, and those who can make sure that the economy runs smoothly. People in Hollywood, they are great actors and actresses, but they're busy doing their thing. They're busy making movies, they are busy making TV shows, they are busy making money, millions and millions. The Hollywood stars, they have their mansions and their penthouses, they have private security, they have luxury cars, and they can afford expensive food and drinks. But what about the general people? What about the everyday Americans? We are struggling to make ends meet. I talk to many Americans who say how much difficulty they are facing with their everyday expenses. I talk to Americans who are worried about their future, who are worried about their children's future and their grandchildren's future. Americans want a stable economy. They want affordable energy. They want safe neighborhoods. Americans want to be able to put food on the table. And so the American people are ready to reject the Democrats, and the Democrats know that. And so the Democrats are seeking help from the Hollywood celebrities. Reportedly, Joe Biden will hold a fundraiser in Los Angeles next month with Hollywood superstars. This is an effort to raise millions and millions and millions of dollars for the presidential campaign. But here's the reality. Just because many Hollywood celebrities want Biden to win re-election, that does not mean that the American people will vote for Biden. No, they won't. The support for Donald Trump is increasing. Donald Trump is now doing more rallies, and he's doing rallies in blue states like New Jersey and New York. My friends, this is the difference. While Donald Trump campaigns and holds rallies to connect with everyday Americans, Joe Biden prefers to do events with Hollywood stars. The Democrats are really worried about the upcoming election. My friends, there's a real opportunity for the Republicans to not only win the White House, but to also regain the majority in the US Senate. And there's a real possibility that Republicans will also grow the size of the majority in the House of Representatives. And if that happens, we will be on a path to peace and prosperity. The Republicans, once they are in charge, once they regain majority in the US Senate, once they grow the size of the majority in the House of Representatives, once they win the White House, the Republicans can then, starting in 2025, they can secure the southern border, stop the flow of illegal immigrants, and Trump can also launch a major deportation operation. That can happen. And for that to happen, the Republicans will have to win. The Republicans will have to win in November 2024. So the Democrats are afraid of losing the election. And every day, everyone can see that Donald Trump is gaining momentum. The Republicans are energized. And I can tell you for sure that here in battleground Wisconsin, people love Trump. I was just at Republican Party of Wisconsin's annual convention in Appleton less than 2 weeks ago. And I can tell you, I can surely tell you, after attending the convention, I can tell you that people love Trump. The Republicans in Wisconsin are united. The conservatives are united to support Donald Trump. So Hollywood can try to promote Biden as much as it wants, but here in Wisconsin, the people stand with Trump. And I'm sure that's the case across the nation. People stand with Trump. Even in blue states like New Jersey and New York, support for Donald Trump is increasing. And don't forget, this trial that's taking place in New York against Trump, the trial that seems to be wrapping up, it's been a long trial. It's been a long trial. That trial against Trump in New York, that trial is making more and more people support Donald Trump. Because the American people can see the unfair treatment that our former president Donald Trump is getting. And as a result, support for Donald Trump is increasing. The American people can see how the justice system is being used unfairly against Donald Trump. The American people can see everything. They can see how Trump, an innocent man, is going through a trial that is an absolute nonsense trial. This trial should not be happening. But in New York, the radical left is making Donald Trump go through a trial. An innocent man. That's what Donald Trump is. He is an innocent man. And when the American people see all that, the support for Trump grows even stronger. So now this election, it's really Hollywood versus the American people. While Hollywood stands with Joe Biden, the American people, the freedom-loving American people, stand with Donald Trump. My friends, thank you for continuing to listen to my podcast. Please visit my website, tausifanam.net. Please email me if you wish to email me. My email address is tausif@tausifanam.net. You can also find me on social media. I am on Facebook. I am on Instagram. I am on X, formerly known as Twitter, and I'm also on Truth Social. So please connect with me. And once again, thank you for continuing to listen to my podcast. I hope to be back again soon with a new episode of Explore and Engage with Anam.